Let's take a couple of moments and we're going to check out Pandora operation from your iPhone to a NEX receiver. Even though your particular receiver may have buttons on the side or across the bottom like this one, the on-screen operation in this demonstration is identical for the following Pioneer NEX models: AVH 4100 NEX, 4200 NEX, and 4201 NEX, AVIC 5100 NEX, 5200 NEX, and 5201 NEX, AVIC 6100 NEX, 6200 NEX, 6201 NEX, AVIC 7100 NEX, 7200 NEX, 7201 NEX, AVIC 8100 NEX, 8200 NEX, and AVIC 8201 NEX. So before we get started with Pandora, there's a number of different ways that it can operate with your NEX receiver. Let's check some settings on the head unit to make sure we're all set up, ready to go. I'm going to touch the gears up here, and I want to go to the toolbox, and then I want to choose my input and output settings, and let's choose smartphone setup. Now, from smartphone setup, I'm going to operate Pandora through an iPhone this time, but there's a bunch of different ways that this can work. First is a wired connection, and in the wired connection, I can use Pandora as a source, or I can run it through Apple CarPlay. If I choose digital AV adapter here, I still have Pandora available, and that will operate through Bluetooth. And if I choose a Bluetooth connection, I will still have Pandora available to me, again through Bluetooth with no wired connection. So you can choose any one of those and you'll still have Pandora available, though please note that some other functions may not be available depending upon your setting. So in this demonstration, I'm going to choose USB number 1 here, and I'm going to leave Apple CarPlay turned on, and then we'll just plug in the iPhone. You'll see that that'll fire up CarPlay, and if we want to operate Pandora from CarPlay, we can do that as long as Pandora is installed on your phone. Here is the Pandora option in CarPlay. So here I can choose a different station to start to listen to. I can also, in this demonstration, I'm going to touch the mode button here, and we're going to go out to the Pioneer system. Right now the Pioneer audio system is switched off. We will touch the drop-down list here, and let's choose Pandora. Here's Pandora. So that fires up the Pandora app, and we begin to play a track. Now we have a number of cool different things happening with Pandora here. The first thing is our play and pause function are right here. And we can skip to the next track using the on-screen button here or the hard key over here. If you like this song, you can touch here, give it a thumbs up, or you can give it a thumbs down. I like this one, so we gave it a thumbs up. And if I touch over here, the 1, 2, we get to our next screen, which is we can create a new radio station based on the track or the artist that we're listening to right now. If I just touch track or artist, we'll create a new radio station in my Pandora account based on the song or the artist that we're listening to right now. We'll just hit cancel for now. Next one over is our bookmark, and I just added a bookmark where I'll be reminded later if I want to buy this particular song. And I have Pioneer Advanced Sound Retriever available to me here. Now I'll touch over here to go back to my fast forward screen. I also have options over here to create radio station presets for Pandora. So I like this station a lot. I want to make it one of my favorites. All I have to do is touch and hold for a moment. And this radio station becomes my radio station preset number 1 for Pandora, and I have 6 radio stations to work with here. You can touch that to close that screen. Now, if I want to search for other radio stations that I have in my Pandora account, just touch the magnifying glass button over here. And this brings up my full list of radio stations. A couple of different ways to sort them up here. I can sort them alphabetically or by the date they were created. We are going to sort them by alphabetically, and I can scroll along here to choose a different station. And we begin to play a track. Let's go back into the search function here. We can also delete radio stations out of my Pandora account by touching the trash can. We can sort by genre as well. Let's take a couple of moments and we're going to check out Pandora operation from your iPhone to a NEX receiver. Even though your particular receiver may have buttons on the side or across the bottom like this one, the on-screen operation in this demonstration is identical for the following Pioneer NEX models: AVH 4100 NEX, 4200 NEX, and 4201 NEX, AVIC 5100 NEX, 5200 NEX, and 5201 NEX.